You may be seated. Good evening, parents, faculty, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of the class of 2021. It is a great day to be a Titan. My name is Fernando Martinez, and I am the 2021 Senior Class President, and standing beside me is Senior Class Secretary Roel Puente. I would like to start off by welcoming everyone to the Southwest Legacy 2021 high school graduation. It is so refreshing to see so many of you here with us this evening. On behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to thank everyone here for joining us tonight to celebrate this very special occasion. 11 months ago, we weren't sure what to expect from our senior year. The thoughts of not carrying out senior traditions weighed deeply on our hearts. From our senior sunrise, homecoming, and prom, we were left to be creative on how to pull off these events. Proudly, we stood together as a community and supported each other through the difficult days and gave a new meaning to Titan Strong. This class, the class of 2021, is a special group of students. When Legacy High School opened its doors in 2017, we were the very first freshmen. We are proudly the first class to attend all 4 years at Legacy High School, making us the first true Titans. The great American author Mark Twain wrote, "The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why." I found this to be such a powerful quote because it explains the transition we step into today as we graduate from high school and are one step closer in understanding the message behind Mark Twain's words. Each of us are starting to piece together our future paths and find out what truly makes us happy. I know that we will find the true confidence to succeed because I have seen firsthand some of the finest scholars, athletes, and mentors in this class. Amongst us are the future businessmen and women, engineers, doctors, educators, and those who will probably put on a uniform and protect our country and serve. As we gather here this evening to celebrate over a decade of learning, we are surrounded by so many people who have inspired us throughout our lives. We will walk out here today with a greater appreciation for those who have helped shape us into who we are today. At this time, I want to extend a special Titan shout out to Mr. Guajardo as our senior sponsor. Thank you for your leadership and support. To our principal and our fearless leader, Mr. Guidry, your passion for the school is a true testament of the Titan spirit that lives on each of us today. And always remember, once a Titan, always a Titan. We are such an unforgettable class. To my senior officers, thank you for your dedication and selfless service to this class. To all the staff, administrators, and the Board of Trustees at Southwest Independent School District, thank you for believing in me, in each of us, and providing us with a steady guidance as we begin our next journey. To our family and friends, thank you for the overwhelming amount of love and support. To my family, it really does take a village. There are no words to express my deepest gratitude for all the sacrifices, from early morning practices to late night games, and everything in between. I love each and every one of you. And just remember, we will always be the first true Titans. You can take it off.
Buenas noches, padres de familia, plantel escolar, y sobre todo a mis colegas de la clase del 2021. Es un fantástico día para ser un titán. Mi nombre es Roel Puente y soy el secretario de la clase de seniors del 2021. A mi lado se encuentra Fernando Martínez, el presidente de la clase del 2021. Es una dicha ver a todos ustedes acompañándonos esta noche. En nombre de la clase del 2021, me gustaría darles la gracia por acompañarnos esta noche para celebrar esta ocasión tan especial. Hace 11 meses no sabíamos qué esperar de nuestro último año. La idea de no poder seguir Muchas de las tradiciones de las seniors empezaban a pesar en nuestros corazones. Tuvimos que ingeniar maneras de celebrar el Senior Sunrise, Homecoming y nuestro baile de graduación. Con orgullo estuvimos hombro con nuestra comunidad y nos apoyamos a través de estos días difíciles. Y le dimos un nuevo valor a la frase fuerte como un titán. Esta clase, la clase del 2021, es un grupo de estudiantes especial. Cuando la preparatoria Legacy abrió sus puertas en los 2017, fuimos los primeros en ser freshmen. Con mucho orgullo, somos la primera clase que ha cursado los 4 años en Legacy, convirtiéndonos en los primeros y verdaderos titanes. El gran y conocido autor americano Mark Twain escribió: los 2 días más importantes de tu vida son el día que naces y el día que tú das cuenta del por qué. Me impactó mucho porque esta cita porque explica el momento de transición en el que estamos hoy al recibirnos de la preparatoria y nos pone a un paso más cerca de entender el mensaje escondido en las palabras de Mark Twain. Todos nosotros estamos empezando a armar nuestro futuro, a seguir y descubrir lo que en verdad nos hace felices. Yo sé que encontraremos la confianza para triunfar porque he visto con mis propios ojos a algunos de los mejores académicos. Atletas y mentores en esta clase, entre nosotros se encuentran los futuros empresarios, ingenieros, maestros, doctores y aquellos que orgullosamente llevarán el uniforme para servir y proteger a la nación. Mientras nos reunimos aquí esta noche para celebrar más de 10 años de aprendizaje, estamos rodeados de tanta gente que nos ha inspirado a lo largo de nuestras vidas. Saldremos de aquí esta noche apreciando aún más a todos aquellos que nos han moldeado. En la persona que somos hoy, en este momento, lo quiero extender en un saludo especial al señor Guajardo, nuestro profesional de la clase. Gracias por su liderazgo y apoyo. A nuestro director y valiente líder, señor Guidry, su pasión por esta escuela es un testamento del espíritu de Titán que vive dentro de todos nosotros. Una vez titanes, siempre titanes, somos una clase inolvidable. A mis oficiales de la clase, gracias por su dedicación y servicio incansable para esta clase. A todo el plantel, administradores, junta directiva del Distrito Escolar Southwest, gracias por creer en todos y cada uno de nosotros y por proveernos una guía constante que llevaremos a nuestro próximo viaje. A nuestros amigos y familiares, gracias por la enorme cantidad de amor y apoyo. And to my family and friends, I just want to personally thank you for pushing me to be the person I always wanted to be. It was a great honor being everyone's friend and being able to be a pal to almost all of you graduates. And to my mother, who has always been sweet to me, I love you dearly. And to my dearest sisters, just know I adore you both. Thank you, Grandma, for making me sweet. And to my aunt and uncle, I want to thank you for giving me the strength and hope that y'all always give me. And lastly, I'd like to dedicate my graduation to you, Janice. I wish you could have been here along with our group, but we are all very grateful you got to be a part of our team. And now I stand here without you here, but I know deep down your presence will forever be here. So I want to thank you for teaching me how to be strong and to always move along with passion and love, because that's what us invaders do. So here's to you, Janice. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alyssa Peña, and I am the 2021 Senior Class Treasurer. First of all, I would like to thank my family for being the best support system I could ask for. On a night like tonight, there is nothing but congratulations and well wishes to go around. As cliche as it sounds, us Titans truly left our legacy on the community and each other. But our impact certainly won't stop here. There were a lot of new traditions we created over the last 1,460 days. We are the first true Titans, and no one can take that from us. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand for the presentation of our colors, presented by the Southwest Independent School District Police Department Honor Guard. Place your hand over your hearts for the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and remain standing for this national anthem as well as this evening's invocation. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Christina Gonzalez, Student Council President for the Class of 2021. Please recite with me the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now for a moment of silence. Please continue to stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched with so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm gonna just. All right, cool. Hi everyone. My name is Rudy Gress, the 2021 senior class parliamentarian. Please take a moment and bow your heads with me. All right. Hi everyone. My name is Rudy Gress, the 2021 senior class parliamentarian. Please take a moment and bow your heads for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us the guidance and courage to conquer the last 4 years through all of the ups and downs. Thank you for teaching us ways to learn from failure and get back on track for success. Thank you for blessing us with the staff we had and the families we are lucky to be blessed with. Our eyes may be closed and our heads may be bowed, but after this day, our heads will be held high and focused on brighter days. Today is not possible without our families, without our support system, but more importantly, without you, God. You have some classmates of ours up there with you, so this is not only for us, but for them too. May you and them watch over us, give us blessings for our future, protect us, and guide us to be the best humans we can possibly be. Amen. Graduates, please be seated.
fellow graduates, friends, and family, I'm Elena Carbajal. Look at us. We finally made it to the day we've dreamed of since we first walked the halls of Southwest Legacy. Throughout my 13 years in Southwest ISD, I've had the pleasure of being part of some major events and awesome memories. In Sky Harbor Elementary as Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, McCullough Middle School winning the Big 18 Soccer Conference Championship in 8th grade, now as the Southwest Legacy Dance Team Colonel, Secretary of the National Honor Society, and standing before you as 10th in our class and Vice President of the First True Titan Class of 2021. I would like to thank my family for their constant support, my mom for teaching me that knowledge is key, and my dad for showing me resilience. Thank you to my classmates who have built this amazing Titan family. Now, for the man who leads by example to do the right thing, do the best you can, and always show people you care. He has proven that being Titan strong, you can't go wrong. I now have the pleasure of introducing our outstanding principal, Mr. Guidry.
How's it feel, guys? You're here, look around. You are here. Titans, look around. You are here. You're too quiet. Let's go. We are here. Fans, we are here. Titans, you are here. We are here. So good evening, Southwest ISD friends and family. It's an honor for me to be here to welcome everyone to the third commencement ceremony for our Southwest Legacy Titans. Again, like they mentioned, not only is this the third graduating class, but they are also the first cohort of students to walk the halls of Legacy for 4 years. This same group sitting before you right now started Legacy in the 9th grade, and 4 years later, they are here. So at this time, I would like to welcome and introduce our esteemed platform guest who will be sharing the special occasion with you all. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Lloyd Versta. Southwest ISD Board President, Mr. Sylvester Vasquez. Vice President, Mrs. Ida Sadokin. Secretary, Mrs. Linda Bernal. Assistant Secretary, Mr. James Sullivan. Member, Mr. Daniel Carrillo. Member, Mr. Pedro Bernal. Member, Mrs. Yolanda Garza Lopez. Assistant Superintendent of Business and Finance, Mr. Brandon Crisp. Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Ms. Dalila Garcia. Executive Director of Human Resources, Mr. Will Baker. I would also like to remember Mr. Mike Frazier, former board president who is no longer with us, who served on the board for over 40 years. I also would like to thank Dr. Keith Byron for all his service as he has since retired from the Southwest ISD board. Now for our students, senior class officers. You've met some of them already. President, Mr. Fernando Thomas Martinez. Vice President, Velena Iset Carabajal. Secretary, Royal Puente III. Treasurer, Elissa Jade Peña. Parliamentarian, Rudy Gress IV. Historian, Isaiah Fernandez Torres. Student Council President, Cristina Yareli Martinez Gonzalez. Southwest Legacy valedictorian, Edson Damian Retta. Southwest Legacy salutatorian, Sarah Maria Hernandez. And for our top 10 graduates, Larissa Eileen Mejia, Abigail Becerra, Bernardo Valdez, Victor Rodriguez Cisneros, Julissa Lauren de la Cruz, Serena Elizabeth Perez, Tumaini Agnes, and as you met, Belena Esther Carvajal. So at this time, I also want to thank every teacher, every administrator, every counselor, social worker, office staff, custodial staff, our nurse, coaches, cafeteria staff, instructional assistants, LSSPs, student district police officers. The list goes on. A lot was asked of you. Y'all went well above the call of duty, so again, I thank you, I thank you, and I thank you. Your dedication, your commitment, and passion was evident. You all truly added value to the legacy and to the profession. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Thank you, guys. Stand and be recognized, don't be shy. And now to our parents. Parents, a big thank you to you as well, because we know that these times were not easy for you either. As a parent, you had to make decisions. You had to decide if you would send your child to school face-to-face. You had to decide if you wanted to allow your child to participate in athletics, fine arts, etc. And we know that these were not easy decisions to make. So I want to thank you for your patience, your flexibility, and for your support, because we know how much this impacted you as well. So parents, family, and guardians, would you please stand and be recognized, because this night is yours as much as it is our seniors. Thank you again, parents. Congratulations. You know, every single graduating class is special in its own way, and this graduating class is no different. The first graduating class was special because they were the first graduates of Southwest Legacy. The second graduating class was special because they were the first graduating class to begin a new decade. And the third graduating class, which is the one sitting right here, is the first graduating class have been at Legacy all 4 years. And we continue to say that over and over again, but that is a big deal. That is a big deal. So you've earned that right. When the school year began, there were many questions and there were some unknowns. Questions like, again, we said earlier, should I send my child to school? Would there be athletics or competitions? Would there be a prom? Would there be pep rallies? We know we didn't have them, but we know those questions came up. Or what would your senior year look like? As a parent, what would my child's senior year look like? The list goes on. But I think the number one question I think we all had was, would our seniors have a chance to walk across this stage and receive a diploma? Well, I'm happy to say that we are here, and you'll be walking across this stage to receive your diploma, every single one of you. And again, like I said, and to our parents, you've earned this too. So the diploma is yours as well too. So thank you parents again, congratulations. Seniors, what a year you've had to endure. A pandemic, online classes, figuring out how to Zoom, which I still haven't figured that out yet, Google Meets, and a snowstorm, which is pretty crazy. However, despite the challenges you've had to endure your senior year, every single one of you remained resilient, which is why you are here this evening. As difficult as it was for you, you remained open, flexible, positive, and most of all, you persevered. Every single one of you persevered. I believe that perseverance is one of the greatest lessons you can learn. And I think with what you guys had to go through, you've learned to persevere. Because when you persevere, you learn to keep going, regardless of any circumstances or obstacles that are placed in front of you. I couldn't be any prouder of you all. You made it, and no one can ever take that away from you. Never. And you know who else is proud of you? Everyone sitting in this building tonight, from your family, your community, your school, your teachers, and your district. So, parents and friends, this evening we're going to witness close to 500 young men and women walk across this stage and be recognized for all their hard work, perseverance, dedication, and resilience. These students excelled in academics, fine arts, career and technology, athletics, and they represented several clubs. These scholars even served the community while participating in Iraq. And also, a lot of awesome things happened at Legacy this year, despite the environment that we were in. For example, football making the playoffs in only its third year of varsity play, while being co-district champs and making it to the second round of the playoffs. Guys, y'all get excited. You guys did this. Not me, you guys did it. Get excited. Hey, there you go. How about this? Girls basketball team making the playoffs for the second year in a row. There we go. There we go. How about the softball team? District champs, by-district champs. Theater arts, they were district champs, which is something that had never been done before. Despite the COVID landscape, every student excelled, especially in academics. These seniors who are sitting here before you, parents and community, will attend post-secondary education while earning over $7 million in scholarships and financial assistance. Some of our graduates are even going to serve in the military. Thank you. And to our families who are here and watching from home, thank you again for your continued support, and thank you for allowing us to serve you and your graduate. You're always there when we needed anything, and you always answered the call. Thank you. I also want to thank all of our healthcare workers, our first responders, and all those who continue to serve the community during these challenging times. So now it's time, guys. Now I would like to introduce Southwest Legacy's third salutatorian, Sarah Marie Hernandez, as she will say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. As you might already know, I am Sarah Hernandez, and I have the honor of being salutatorian for the class of 2021. I would just like to start off by saying congratulations. Congratulations to every single one of you who will be walking the stage this evening. From the very beginning, we were told to follow the yellow brick road and you'd get here eventually. However, we didn't expect the roads to be so bumpy. Yet, no matter what challenges you might have encountered, you carried on. And for that, I am so proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself as well. Some of you might already have a plan. You've been waiting for this moment and you know exactly what you'll be doing as soon as this is all over. The rest of you are probably sitting there with internalized dread for the moment you finally walk the stage, all because you thought this day would never come, and you don't have a single clue of what's coming your way. Don't worry if that's your case. Don't stress out. I've been there too. At the beginning of the school year, I thought I knew what I wanted to do. I was so certain of myself, and nothing in the world was going to change my plans. Now, I stand on this stage with none of the things I had planned in my future. This leads me to an important lesson I learned this year, and that is that it's okay to not have everything planned out. We're all still very young, our whole life is ahead of us, and there is no reason we should have everything planned out at such a young age. Just a week ago, we had to ask permission to be allowed to use the restroom. And now here we are, finally allowed to take charge of our own lives. Just because you don't know where you plan on going to college, what major you want to go into, or what branch of the military you want to go, just because you don't have the rest of your life planned out does not mean the end of the world. And it most definitely does not mean you're any less of a person than anyone else. Your SAT, ACT, or TSI scores do not define who you are. Don't let your self-worth be determined by a couple of numbers on a piece of paper. The problem with standardized tests is they don't fairly or accurately measure a student's abilities. A bad grade on a math test will not dictate your future. Not everyone wants to be an engineer or an accountant. School only commends the academically gifted, but I want to let every artist, musician, actor, anyone who knows that their future doesn't depend on a standardized test, that this world would not be the same without you. You play an important role in society. Everyone here does. I've spoken to the students here, and now I'm shifting my attention to all of the parents out there. Those of you in the audience and anyone else who might listen to this later. Your children are warriors. They've overcome hardships at such a young age, and some of them might have just faced the darkest times of their lives, and no one might even know it. So I ask you parents, guardians, grandparents, anyone here showing your support, that once this is all over, you hug your children. You hug them as tight as you can and let them know just how proud you are of them and their accomplishments. Tell them that you love them. Cry with them. Wipe their tears away. Anything you could possibly do to show them that you care. And I promise you it'll make a great difference for them, and it'll be something that they will always remember. I know not everyone here might like to show affection, but just for tonight, be the light that your child might so desperately need. Ya hablé con todos los estudiantes que se encuentran aquí listos para graduarse, y es hora de que mi atención sea para todos los padres que se encuentran aquí, y a todos quienes tal vez escuchen esto en otros momentos. Sus hijos son triunfadores. Ellos han conquistado los retos más difíciles que alguien de su edad nunca ha logrado antes. Algunos de ellos han vivido los momentos más oscuros de sus vidas y puede que nadie lo sepa. Así es que les pido a ustedes, los padres, guardianes, abuelos, tías, tíos, padrinos, madrinas, que por favor abracen a sus hijos ya que termine esto. Abracen a sus hijos lo más fuerte que puedan y díganle lo orgulloso que están de ellos y todos sus logros. Díganle todo lo que los aman, lloren con ellos, limpien sus lágrimas, hagan todo lo posible para enseñarles que les importa y les prometo que eso hará una gran diferencia y será algo que sus hijos siempre recordarán. Yo sé que no a todos les gusta mostrar afecto y si eso es el caso, demuestren de su propia manera. Pero les pido que solo por esta noche sean esa luz que sus hijos desesperadamente necesitan para seguir adelante. Now as I look around and I realize that I might never see a great deal of you ever again in my life. Our paths might never cross again and nothing but a memory will remain. These past 4 years have come and gone in a flash. I didn't think I would get here so fast, and it's just now hitting me that this is the last day I'll be a high schooler. I spent all year saying just how ready I was for all of this to be over, but now that I'm up here, I don't know if that's true anymore. I've met a lot of wonderful people throughout these years. I've formed bonds with friends, teachers, and even my bus driver. And I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye. But yet again, is anyone ever really ready for that day to come? Instead of looking at it as saying goodbye, I'll look at it as saying see you later. But until then, I'll leave you all with this. Take it all in now. Take this moment to really look at the faces surrounding you. Look at all the little details, just in case you wish you would have had a moment to take it all in before. I'm so happy for all of you, and I'm extremely proud of you. I know taking the yellow brick road wasn't the easiest path, But just like Dorothy found at the end of her journey, everything you need is already within you. And now you can finally take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and just say, I made it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. At this time, please welcome Southwest Legacy's third valedictorian, Edson Damian Retta.
Good evening, friends, family, staff, and fellow graduates. My name is Edson Retta, and I'm honored to stand before you all as a valedictorian of the class of 2021. As you all know, we are the first graduating class to attend Southwest Legacy High School for all 4 of our memorable high school years. 4 years that have been filled with dedication, hard work, and perseverance. This in itself is an accomplishment which we have worked very hard for, and I'm proud to stand up here representing the first true Titans. Please, give yourself a round of applause. As we celebrate tonight, I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you for having achieved such a monumental goal. Moving forward, and as we move on into the real world, we must remember to commemorate nights like this, because without recognition and celebration, milestones can pass us by. Tonight marks the commencement of our lives as adults. After today, we become participating members of this community. Some of us will pursue higher education, whether that be a 2-year college, a university, or a trade school. Others will join a branch of the military, and some will go straight into the workforce. Each of these paths is exciting and unique in its own way, and each is an important contribution to our society. If our future endeavors are anything like we experienced during our high school careers, I know that we can rest assured, because we have a class full of go-getters, innovators, and incredibly talented young people who are ready to get out into the world and create change. From this moment on, we begin our lives as adults and a whole new chapter. So buckle your seatbelts, because it's about to get bumpy. The truth is, life is not fair, and I think plenty of us have to have learned that in some way over the last 4 years. We will each face adversities and challenges of various degrees of difficulty. However, I have faith that we will learn to overcome them. I think a great example of this is the pandemic we have been battling the last year and a half. It was unexpected, unapologetic, and foul to say the least. However, because we are resilient, we adapted and overcame. And for that, I am extremely proud. We were asked to survive virtual learning for over a year, and yet we thrived. I believe that COVID has shown us just how resilient we can be. Every single graduate here has someone to thank tonight, whether it be a teacher, a part of the school faculty, our parents, grandparents, friends, or even your dog. We all have someone who has pushed us, encouraged us, helped us, or loved us, and without that, high school would be a lonely, tough time. Please, take some time to thank anyone who supported you or helped you get here tonight. I would personally like to thank my friends for pushing me to be a better version of myself in and out of school, my girlfriend for motivating me, y también quisiera tomar un momento para agradecer a mi abuelo por venir desde Monterrey, a mis hermanos por la inspiración que me dan, pero en especial a mi madre por ser mi mayor apoyo. Gracias, mamá, por siempre ser mi ejemplo a seguir, mi admiración y mi superhéroe. Es gracias a todos los sacrificios de esta mujer que estoy aquí hoy. Te amo, mamá. También quisiera darle las gracias a mi familia en Monterrey, ya que ellos también son parte de este logro. Los aprecio mucho y sé que si fuera por ustedes los estuviera viendo en la primera fila. With this, I'd like to also ask for us graduates to thank ourselves. I strongly believe that we have left our mark at the school for generations to come. Throughout the last 4 years, your involvement in the school has been of great importance. The alumni here tonight have set traditions and proven that Legacy is just as capable of conquering the challenges that come with opening a new school. We came in as freshmen, opening all sorts of clubs and organizations, and we were given the leadership of being the first class to go through and be a part of them for 4 years. Something I say we did a pretty good job at. Our seniors this year have really shown us how it's done. For a school that has only been open for 4 years, we have excelled and dominated in sports and fine arts. None of us gets to choose what cards we are dealt with in life. However, we do get to choose how we play them. The truth is, we will never have all the odds in our favor, but at the end of the day, it is our actions that determine where we end up. I don't believe in destiny, for we are ultimately in control of our life and its course. We must remember to work hard for the things we want because no one will just come and hand it to us. It is through determination that we achieve success. Everyone has a different definition of success, but one thing will always stand. It takes effort. It takes bravery. It takes action, and it takes guts. Like Michael Scott once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So with that being said, class of 2021, go out there and take your shot.
All right, thank you, Edson. All right, lastly, seniors, excuse me. I know you're going to continue to be successful in your next journey because of your perseverance. And, you know, we talk about that a lot as you persevered. That's why you're here today. And, you know, I'm going to say this, and I always do. So it's about those three things that we say it's the Titan way. And it's always do the best you can, which I know you will. Always do the right thing, as you always do. And most importantly, always show people you care, like I know you will. And that is a Titan way, and that's what we do at Legacy. So congratulations, guys. So now I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Lloyd Verstoff, who will say a few words and certify the third graduating class for our Southwest Legacy Titans.
So good evening. What a great night to be a Titan. I'd like to start off by thanking our students, our parents, our families for being here this evening. A big thank you to the Southwest Legacy High School administration, teacher staff, central office, and our trustees for making this event possible. And as you've heard, tonight is a 2021 graduating class third commencement ceremony for Southwest Legacy with over 450 graduates. During this past March of 2020, the lives and normal school experience for these students was drastically interrupted. School as they knew it for the past several years changed on a dime. And not only did this group of students have to navigate opening a new high school, they also had to navigate it during the world pandemic. A pandemic that brought on challenges beyond what any of us could have imagined. And yet, these extraordinary students you see in front of you persevered, they are resilient, and they are phenomenal youth. They possess grit, discipline, and determination that we have not seen before. And they always remain Southwest. Sitting in front of you are champions. And we also know this full four-year Southwest Legacy graduating class has built a foundation for the next generations to follow. They built traditions, set standards, successfully competed on every court, field stage, every classroom beyond expectation. Before you is a true student foundation at Southwest Legacy High School, and we collectively will stand on their shoulders as we continue to strive for excellence with future graduating class. Graduates, after this event and after this evening, please remember that Southwest ISD is your home, and whatever you do and wherever you go, you will always be Southwest family. President Vasquez, trustees, Principal Guidry, district and campus administration, teachers, staff, family, friends, and students. By the authority vested to me by the Texas Education Agency and the Texas State Board of Education, I hereby certify that the 2021 senior class of Southwest Legacy High School has met all graduation credit requirements and state assessment criteria as set forth by the Texas Education Commission and the Southwest Independent School Board of Trustees. And I further certify that our communities will shine in the future because of these young adults. They are among the finest graduates in the state of Texas and in this nation. Graduates, please come forward to receive your diploma.
Edson Damián Reta. Sarah Marie Hernández. Larisa Eileen Mejía. Abigail Becerra. Bernardo Valdés. Víctor Antonio Rodríguez Cisneros. Julissa Lauren de la Cruz. Serena Elizabeth Pérez. Tumaini Agnes. Veleina Carvajal. Fernando Tomás Martínez. Roel Puente III. Alisa Jade Peña. Rudy Grace IV. Isaiah James Fernández Torres. Cristina Yaneli Martínez González. Onésimo Abrego IV. Omar Anthony Acevedo. Justin Adame. Ismael Antonio Aguilar. Gloria Sloan Aguirre. Mark Anthony Aguirre. Miguel Ángel Alatorre. Michael Alexander Alemán. Alexis Damián Alfaro. Milton Alessandro Alfaro Silva. Trayvon Márquez Allen. Jayla May Almanza. Alisa Estrada Almendares. Crystal Harley Altamirano. José Alberto Altamirano. Isaiah Noel Alvarado. Mary Álvarez. Michael Anthony Tino Álvarez. Carlos Lee Álvarez Jr. Anela Aolani Angel. Marcus Anthony Angel. Carla Paola Apolinar. Sarah Lynn Aragón. Mia Charlene Arce. Aaron Brian Keith Arsenux. Marcelino Contreras Arocha Jr. Areli Sofía Arredondo. Elise Marie Arellano. Michael Arteaga. Jordan Michael Aschenbeck. Saúl Alexander Audifred. Genaro Barajas. Marisa Christine Barbosa. Félix Barragán. Diego Jesús Barrientos. Adamaris Barrón. Ana Gabriela Bautista Elizarrarás. Manuel Bermea Jr. Leonardo Bermúdez. Joe Anthony Bernal II. Juan José Bernal Jr. Thanos Alejandro Blanco. Victoria Reyes Bolaños. Kara Rose Bostic. Esmeralda Marie Botello. Michaela Ray Bowler. Darius DeQuan Bradford. Mark Anthony Briones. Stephanie Celeste Wisdom Briones. Kayla Rose Cabello. Natalie Renee Camacho. Abraham Abel Campos. Rolando Campos Jr. Esteban Priest Cantú. Jezebel Neiset Carvajal. Karina Cardosa Sánchez. Mark Anthony Carmona Jr. Samuel Raymond Carrillo. Ulises Carrillo. Brianna Star Carrion. Joseph Eli Carroll. Naisha Letrice Carter. Jake Ryan Cázares. Jaden Alex Casas. Chelsea Cecile Castañeda. Fabián Castañeda. Alexander Pete Castillo. Diana Castillo. Jonathan Sergio Castillo. Jorge Luis Castro Jr. Lisa Marie Castro. Brooklyn Mercedes Caudillo. Alexander Cedillo. Hailey April Cedillo. Nicole Victoria Cedillo. Cuauhtémoc Chacón. Carlos Chávez. Ángel Eduardo Chávez López. José Guadalupe Chávez López. Gabriela Chiguil. Ángeles Cristal Cobos. Cosme Antonio Compeán. Giovanni Jesús Contreras. Alexander Córdoba. Andrick Coronado. Ashley Jessie Corpus. Leonardo Cortés. Osvaldo Covarrubias. Azul Alexandra Cruz. Michelle Alejandra Cruz. Gabriela Isela Cuellar. Valeshka Cueva. René Alberto de Hoyos Jr. Destiny Daniel Díaz. Natalie Moriah Díaz. Sean Michael Díaz. Daquan Doniel Dirk. Melanie Domínguez. Adrienne Isaiah Donley. Alethea Ivy Duque. Juan Manuel Durán. Jason Avery Duron. Domonique Danielle Elizondo. Manuel Alejandro Escalante Jr. Matthew Esparza II. Albert René Espinosa. Charlie Michelle Faz. Brian Adolfo Fernandez. Jaime Ivan Fernandez. Jasmine Fernandez. Celeste Marie Fike. Sierra Diane Flores. Linda Montserrat Flores. Homer Flores III. Rodolfo Flores Jr. Juan Flores Martinez Jr. Paulina Flores Montalvo. Brandon Braga. Brian Fraga. Stephanie Elizabeth Friesenhan. Christopher Ray Fuentes. Shirley Natalie Gallardo Mendoza. Saúl Emmanuel Gallegos. Joshua Anthony Galvan. Abraham Gamboa. Noemi Ann Games. Tomás Luis José Gaona. Anaí Esther Garay. Abel Gair García. Adriel Marquis García. Adriana Jolie García. Alexander Elizar García. Andrés García. Ángel Erasmo García. Brandon Joe García. Dulce María García. Fabio García. Jacqueline May García. Mark Anthony García. Mark Austin García. Michael Anthony García. Raúl Rodríguez García. Erica García Andrade. Karen Paola García Coronado. Araceli García Tiscareno. Adrian Garza. Ayana Marie Garza. Imari Star Garza. Homero Garza Jr. Joseph Anthony Gloria. David Jopal Goodwin. Brandon Lee Gomez. Caleb Michael Gomez. Gabriela del Carmen Gomez. Galilea Gomez Gonzalez. Erica Sofia Gonzalez. Angel Marie Gonzalez. Emily Rose Gonzalez. Ethan Harley Gonzalez. Jasmine Lazay Love Gonzalez. Manuel Moses Polanco Gonzalez. Paul Anthony Gonzalez. Serenity Andrea Gonzalez. Adrian Celise Gonzalez. Angelina Marie Gonzalez. Mario Antonio Gonzalez. Victoria Nicole Gonzalez. Nicole Gorshing. Alexis Trinity Rosary Grimaldo. Elijah Benavides Guerra. Jacob Anthony Guerra. Xavier Charles Guerrero. Jimmy Guerrero III. Joel Antonio Guerrero Jr. Angelica Marie Guevara. Noemi Nicole Guevara. Jimena Adela Guia. Damian Lee Guillen. Faith Angeline Gutierrez. Haley Marie Gutierrez. Yesenia Gutierrez. John Alvino Gutierrez Jr. Daniela Aileen Guzman. Eloisa Esmeralda Hall. James Gabriel Hansen. Alexandra Hernandez. Angelina Hernandez. Angelina Christian Hernandez. Brandon Renee Hernandez. Damian Elijah Hernandez. Gabriel Edward Hernandez. Isaiah Santos Hernandez. Etzel Valdez Hernandez. Joe Anthony Hernandez. Mariah Lynn Hernandez. Rebecca Hernandez. Samuel Adrian Hernandez. Jasmine Hernandez Deborah. Geraldine Hernandez Puentes. Amanda Ray Herrera. Kevin Christopher Herbert. Christian Daniel Hinojosa.
Deoshane Lysandra Hunt. Amber Celeste Ibarra. Ethan Ryan Ibarra. Justice Jean Hidrogo. Lisbeth Halomo. Christian B. Jimenez. Matthew Ryan Jimenez. Lisa Nicole Johnson Gomez. Rosa Citlali Juan Hernandez. Tyrone LaRue Charles Laird Jr. Jasmine Alexandra Lara. Javier Pedro Lira. Emerald Carmen Lister. Alexis Lopez. Victoria Marie Lopez. Ruben Edward Lozoya. Emily Velma Loyola. Alexis Danielle Lozano. Divani Lozano. Citlali Lucio Garcia. Megan Susan Lugo. Luis Kyle Luna. Zachary Hunter Luna. Aaron Jason Magana. Christian Maldonado. Serenity Aslea Maldonado. Sergio Humberto Mares III. Gilberto Gael Marín. Bianca Marie Sainz Martinez. Desiree Martinez. Donovan Jeremiah Martinez. Gabriel Sebastian Martinez. Jacob Daniel Martinez. Jessica Martinez. Jonathan Martinez. Jonathan Alexander Neto Martinez. Julianne Martinez. Miranda Lexis Martinez. Brandon Rene Mascorro. Marisa Alexis Mascorro. Kaya Najay Nashay Mays. Jessica Sarah Medina. Ruben Roberto Medina III. Jeremy Frank Medrano. Manuel Medrano III. Ruby Esmeralda Mendez. Aesis Nicole Mendiola. Miguel Ángel Mendiola. America Mendoza. Brianna Nicole Mendoza. Natalie Cassandra Mendoza. Michael Minjares Jr. Martin Mireles. Libertad Anabel Molina. Evelyn Beatriz Mondragon. Renata Stefani Monreal Garcia. Melanie Abigail Monsivais. Brian Montes Rangel. Malachi Ray Montes. Jalen Alexis Moore. Larissa Marie Morin. Sebastian Morones. Hermione Mundo Rodriguez. Brian Muniz Cárdenas. Nathaniel Jeremiah Muniz. Eric Munoz. Josea Moses Munoz. Nathaniel Noel Munoz. Dominant Floyd Murray. Samuel Alejandro Náñez. Abdiel Navarrete. Jason Alexander Navarro. Leonardo Lee Nguyen. Leonardo Anthony Nieto. Nivy Lynn Nino. Scarlett Yoliveth Ocampo Robles. Kirsten Denise Olvera. Roberto Orozco. Alexander Ortega. Saley Divine Ortega. Pablo Alejandro Ortegón. Gabriel Ortiz. Danny Ortiz Jr. Alejandra Cecilia Pacheco. Jolene Elizabeth Palapos. Timothy Renee Palafox. Kimberly Marie Pantoja. David Pedraza. Paul Pedraza Jr. Cameron Renee Peña. Juan Carlos Peña Jr. Adrian Luis Perez. Brian Imperial Perez. Ivan Alessandro Perez. John Anthony Perez. Malik Abram Perez. Margarita Lisette Perez. John Anthony Pineda. George Miguel Pineda. Kayla Marie Pineda. Nathan Noel Quiroz. Jalen Destiny Ramirez. Rachel Ramirez. Savannah Angel Ramirez. Brian Ramirez Guzman. Vivian Elizabeth Ramirez Sosa. And Abigail Agosto Ramos Cruz. Arturo Ramos Jr. Gabriela Giselle Ramos. Ishmael Ramos. Asiel Ramos.
Daniela Zoe Rangel Gonzalez. Tyrus El Torre Redding. Jose Ethan Rendon. Alyssa Marie Renteria. James Hector Reyes. Nathaniel Joe Reyes. Rosa Maria Reyes. Athena Danae Reyes. Adam Elias Riojas. Cassandra Marie Rios. Michael Renee Ritz. Ramon Leonel Rivas IV. Andrew Jeremy Rivera. Derek Panfilo Robledo. Ethan Nathaniel Rocha. Aaron Alexander Rodriguez. Abigail Rodriguez. Brandon Isaiah Rodriguez. Brian Rodriguez. David Rodriguez. Delilah Jolene Rodriguez. Freddie Rodriguez. Ian Mackay Rodriguez. Jose Julian Ojeda Rodriguez. Josiah Christopher Rodriguez. Kayla Marie Rodriguez. Krista Isabel Rodriguez. Melanie Olivia Rodriguez. Presley Angel Rodriguez. Victor Hugo Rodriguez. Victoria Giselle Rodriguez. Moises Rojas. Ricardo Rosales Jr. Yaneli Rubalcalva. Kevin Nairi Ryan. Ismael Salazar. Luis Fabian Salazar. Paloma Noeli Salazar. Victor Salazar. José Alberto Salcido Varela. Adrian Antonio Salinas. Alejandro Salinas Jr. Damian Messiah Salinas. Nadia Esmeralda Salinas. Eliana Teresa Gaitán Sánchez. Jacqueline Naomi Sanchez. Marlisa Love Sanchez. Martin Guillermo Sanchez. Ruben Sanchez III. Joanne Campos Sandoval. Adriana Nicole San Miguel. Jason Tristan San Miguel. John San Miguel Jr. Madeline Leanne San Miguel. Damian Santana. Marisol Ruiz Salceda. Did she go yet? She go? Diamond Marie Jane Sierra. Donella Silva. Karina Nicole Simmons. Kimberly Sosa. Amethyst Unique Stein. Desiree Jasmine Teo. Luis Albert Terrero Bido. Alexandra Isabel Tinajero. Fidel Torres. Vidal Torres. Alex Anthony Tovar. Guadalupe Cruz Tovar. Joseph Anthony Tovar Jr. That was the second. Michael Joel Trevino. Caitlin Lauren Trinidad. Anthony Gabriel Valdez. Zykeria Milagros Rene Valentin. Miranda Valenzuela. Johnny Giselle Valles. Jonathan Vayin. Itzareli Vanegas. Cheyenne Ray Vargas. Sebastian Vargas. Angelo Marshall Vasquez. Evelyn Gabrielle Vasquez. Nicole Vasquez. Celestino Vasquez Jr. Liana Alize Vasquez. Luis Ronaldo Vasquez Castillo. Carlos Enrique Vázquez Gutiérrez. Anaís Ivory Dávalos Velázquez. Leslie Velázquez. Nicholas Drake Velez. Zoe Amelia Velos. Sebastian Andrew Vera. Paloma Letzeli Villanueva Okura. Guinevere Ann Villegas. Mark Andrew Watson III. Jada Lamaya Whitby. Raymond Alexander Wilcox. Skylar Danae Williams. Ethan Van Williamson. Luis Esteban Llanes Galván. Enrique Zamarón Galván. Juan José Zamora Jr.
Go up there ready, Isaiah.
Oh my god, I can't do this. I hate Hello everyone, my name is Isaiah Fernandez Torres and I am the senior class historian for the class of 2021. Once you're all out of here, you won't have to see me constantly posting reminders on the Google Classroom anymore. Before we close the night, I would like to leave you with some parting thoughts. Your life will be an endless roller coaster of opportunities and failures. Take every day as an opportunity to learn and grow as a person. Take what you have learned from this year and use it to overcome any obstacle you may encounter. Each of you has the ability to overcome anything you set your mind to. Do not let fear stop you from regretting what could have been the moment of opportunity. Now that the time has come to step into the next part of our lives, whether you are joining into the workforce, joining our nation's military, or furthering your education, for now, celebrate your present success and thank those that have helped you throughout your journey. I would like to thank you all for making senior year full of memories that will last our entire lives. Be proud, Titans, we did it.
Good evening, family, friends, and my fellow seniors. I stand before you with a profound amount of respect for each and every one of you. We have proven to be a class of true resilience, a class that has overcome challenges brought forth by the global pandemic. We are a class of success, a class of hope, and a class of equality. From here, we go out into the world with a responsibility to make it a better place. We are here tonight proud and strong, and of course, always tight and strong. And I just want to remind you that today will be the last time you can ever say, I am part of the class of 2021. You now have to start saying, I was part of the class of 2021. As a 2020-21 senior class president, it is an absolute honor to lead you into our next journey in life. At this time, will my fellow Titans please stand? Class of 2021. Class of 2021. As you are already standing, please face your family. Now join me. If I can have it quiet, because this part's important. Now join me in the turning of our tassels from right to left. You've done it. Let's go. Congratulations, Titans, in the class of 2021. Thank you for all the support you've had.